I think that's the first time we've had a singer. Let's give a hand up for Eva. Our next poet is Brandy Collins. And hand up for Brandy. Brandy Collins is a writer and self-proclaimed professional auntie full of Scorpio magic living in the Bay Area. I love this bio. Brandy is a 2019-2020 cohort graduate from the Maynard Institute for Journalism, a correspondent for Oakland Voices, and contributing writer for Oakland Side, Berkeley Side, Nosh, Chronicle Datebook, Thrill List, KCET, The Bold Italic, and SF Weekly. She's also the funny one in the group chat and has a drink named after her. Follow Brandy on Twitter at Ms. Brandy, Brandy Collins, Collins, or Instagram at story_soul_collector. Let's give it up for Brandy.
Hello. So I have two. First one is called The Lord Knows My Heart. I was baptized in the same church twice. The first time, I was a baby with no recollection. The second time, my friend's mother said I was a sinful child and needed an extra cleansing. I apparently was so godless and uncouth that I needed to be submerged in the holy water another time. Maybe the first time didn't take. Under those large church hats, minds think of sins of others more than the sins of self. Thick legs covered in beige stockings are supposed to hide the temptation of curvy calf or fleshy thigh meat. Those first Sunday all white dresses made me afraid to spill when I was supposed to be reborn. So ingrained in me that I stopped buying anything white for a decade. Truly, I wanted to be covered in black leather, concealing white lace. Look, my mother was raised a heathen. She herself raised hellfire and brimstone on every doorstep she darkened, and the fruit of her loins was not far from the root of that tree. Come Sunday morning, my afro, tamed into a tight bun, parted exactly 45 degrees on the left side, just like all the other girls, good girls. And I'll step into this sanctimonious house of prayer. Holy water may blister my skin when it touches me. Surprisingly, I don't burst into flames like you would think. I sit on the pews listening to the pious, judging sinners, carrying with me my wayward thoughts, that rods being spared spoil no child, subservience to no husband, and walking in a faith that I can only give over to God what I put in the work for. Or maybe it's that I keep thinking Eve probably didn't bite that apple. Adam just preferred his version. The money in my billfold isn't as sinister as the Holy House's collection plate. In a crumbling building with a suspiciously bottomless fund for its repair. The meek will inherit the earth that they fight for. For some reason, I keep hearing the pastor speak of God's unconditional love with a list of rules or commandments, one might say. Kind of feels like some conditions. My only real sin was that I enjoyed knowing that I was wearing a thong as I listened to the sermons calling on Solomon. The Lord knows my heart and my undergarments. So maybe if I baptize in fire this next time, it'll keep. Because you know, they say third time's a charm. Second, it's called 5 Devices. Somewhere nearby, there's a knocking in an adjoining apartment. And I sat at a table, barely pretending to do a job that I hate, with 5 devices moving with information. a laptop where I conducted the business that pays the bills, a laptop that plays something that pays nothing but costs time, 2 cell phones beeping and buzzing with emails, texts, and calls. And the 5th device is actually the oven clicking with French fries that I stress eat in 15 minutes when they're done. Looking over my color-coded calendar of obligations, I realized that my mental energy had focused on a little bug that flew by the window to a tree across the street, landing on a branch that swayed ever so slowly, dancing in a breeze that I really wanted to touch my skin. The screensaver of a beach does not do any justice to this small and precious moment. Thank you.